Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your October Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm using the Haunted House Tarot for October. I'll be shuffling this during the astrological portion. Sag, please watch your rising sign, your sun sign, and your moon sign for a full dose of the cosmos. Wow, Mercury's direct. Okay, we need this. This has been wonky for sure. October 2nd, Mercury goes direct at 24 degrees of Virgo, replenishing the energy in your career sector, the 10th house, where there could have been a lot of miscommunications or misunderstandings in September. But now with Mercury direct here in the 10th house, things are more understood between you and a supervisor, especially, or a boss figure, authority figure. Additionally, if you had wanted to ask for more from your job in a sense of promotion, which the 10th house indicates status, promotion, title, and career, with Mercury direct, now things can be gone after. You can ask for what you want, and this might be received better with clarity. Co-workers might be functioning better too, and the communication around the job itself. Our full moon occurs on October 9th at 16 degrees of Aries in your 5th house of romance, children, creative projects, and entrepreneur business or independent work. This full moon in Aries symbolizes letting go and closure in this area. Now, we can't let go of children, but I feel like there's an awareness here that needs to be seen with a child in your life. And they might give up something that they're not interested in anymore. Full moons represent the release of something, and not every child wants to be a part of every program. This has to do with a lot of activity, creativity. So there might be some shifts in what they're learning and what their interests are. But in terms of love and romance and dating, something needs to be let go of here, or there's really an awareness around your dating life that seems private, investigative. Not that you need to take action right now on that moon, but this is an internal process, and I feel like Sagittarius is weighing options and internally, investigating where their heart is, the 5th house. On the 23rd, both Venus and the Sun enter the sign of Scorpio. Venus is there through November 16th, and the Sun is there always through November 22nd. So Venus and the Sun conjunct are located in your 12th house. This is a psychic sector. This is the quiet sector of release and the undoing, the unraveling, letting something go. It's the sector of habit and addiction. With Venus and the Sun conjunct in Scorpio, they're working together, and this is a very benefic placement. Venus is love and attraction, and also a financial planet. Venus can represent financial decisions. The Sun is where you're focused, your life force. They're positive planets in the 12th sector of dreams, dream activity. Sagittarius is making good decisions for themselves in the month of October. And some of those come in the form of love decisions. Venus is involved in that 12th house that represents the mind and thoughts, dreams, quiet, private investigation. So Sag is going inward and figuring some things out. On the 25th, we have an eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse at 2 degrees of Scorpio, exact Venus. Both the sun, the moon, and Venus are all at 2 degrees on the 25th in this 12th house. So there is a new method of thinking for Sagittarius. There's a new internal plan that's initiating here. And this initiation, this eclipse time frame, is in between October 25th and May 25th of 2023. So this doesn't have to just all occur on the 25th, but the process is instigated on that date. And I feel like it has to do with your feelings of love and attraction, because Venus is involved in that eclipse, exact at 2 degrees of Scorpio. On the 28th, Jupiter, your ruling planet, retrogrades deeper into the sign of Pisces, where he was stationed from June of 2021 through May of 2022. So now that he's returning to your 4th house, where you hold Pisces, check back to that time frame to see what you were developing. And it could be the building of a home, a potential move. Jupiter is expansion and optimism. What you had started in that year when he was in Pisces can be resuscitated now that he's entered that sector again, and you might be working on the home again, gaining a bigger family, discussing incorporating a larger space in your home for either you or additional family members. This also has to do with your personal security and expanding privacy in your life, and maybe setting some boundaries in your home life. In addition to Mercury this month, both Pluto and Saturn are direct, as well as the asteroids Vesta, Chiron, and Juno. So we have more forward motion happening in October, because September was the exact opposite of that. And the pace should be moving a little more quickly in October than it was a sloth's pace in September. So let's see what's here in your cards, Sag. And if you'd like a private reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. I have some openings open the last 2 weeks of October. So you can take a look at my calendar, which you have access to at audreyalison.com, and see what works for you. I'd love to hone in on your personal chart and your cards and see what it do. Okay, Sag, well, mental curiosity, the thinker, the Knight of Swords, thought, study, strategy, planning mentally. This is the card of quick thought. It is symbolizing Mercury going direct. It has all those mercurial qualities: thought, analyzation, strategy, the mind. So let's see what you're cooking up here. Okay, lover. 2 of Wands. That's the soulmate vibe. That is mutual attraction. That is desire in reciprocated energy. So Sagittarius has got this love vibe. You might be closing one relationship or dating life, the 5th house, and opening up and starting another. Wow, that's weird. Opening up one door and closing another. And I'm seeing that duality here. Let's see what else. This is the main card, the Fool, on the cover. So you're starting over, but not at 0, like the card indicates. It's just the first card of the tarot. You can start over with all of the tools that you've gained in the previous situation. And the Fool is taking a risk. The Fool on the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck is a is a man with a small bag packed over a wooden stick and a little dog nipping at his heels, and he's about to take a jump off a cliff. Take your risk in October because it's worth it. It's worth it for you to start fresh when this card appears, and take a chance and expect that there to be footing underneath you and protection. Wow, yeah. Analyzation, Two of Swords. You are thinking deeply about something. You're weighing pros and cons, weighing options. Decisions are to be made. Those two swords get narrowed down to the one. And let's see what it is. Now you've got the King of Swords. You know, your brain is feisty and overactive. And this is the thinker. This is an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And so is this air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I want to say that you are plotting strategy and how to accomplish something in the right way. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you want a private reading, you know where I am, audreyalison.com. Thank you, Sagittarius. Have a beautiful Halloween. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.